Well, everyone, it's already middle of 2020 if you guys couldn't tell from the 50,000 mid-2020 reviews I've done on my channel. But this one is a little special because the iPhone 11 Pro has actually been the main phone that I've been using as a main phone for everything since its initial release. After a week was announced whenever I bought it. I used it, then I switched to the iPhone 10 for a little bit, and then I used it again pretty much since, I would say October of 2019. And I will tell you this, okay? My expectations for this phone were pretty much, on par with my expectations for the iPhone 10. I was expecting to be a better phone, and the phone has been completely stable. I've had really no issues with it. There may be only one issue that I have with it. I'll just tell you guys right now without being suspenseful. Really, whenever I go to, and this is so random, but whenever I go to reboot my iPhone 11 Pro, for some reason, it always takes so much longer to shut the phone down and to reboot it. It's like I shut the phone down, okay, it's good, and then I hold down the buttons to boot it back up, the power button, and it doesn't boot up. I'm like, what the heck? And then I have to hold down the volume down button and the power button, still nothing, and then I have to go kind of shimmy around with it, and then it eventually turns on. And my iPhone 11 also has the same problem. So I don't know what the issue is. It happens to me every single time. It's so annoying. If any of you guys have that experience, let me know in the comment section as well so then I can make a follow-up video addressing it. But other than that, it's been a smooth sailing, and I don't reboot my phone every single day, so it doesn't matter. I think it has something to do with jailbreaking, I don't know, but this phone has been really, really nice. I love it a lot. And this is not a full review. If you want a full review, I think I've done 4 of those, so you can go back on this channel and watch those. But I'll basically hit on every single thing that's been different, my thoughts and all that stuff, which I've already given. But this thing has that 5.8-inch Super Retina XDR OLED display, and still a very good panel. Really, it's not that much better than an iPhone XS, but it's still extremely good. Still have that notch, still have everything, surrounding the iPhone 11 Pro design and everything, which is nice. There hasn't been any burn-in on my display, no dead pixels or anything like that, which is I'm really, really happy to note. On the bottom, lightning port, and on the back, triple camera setup and the glass back. Now, I will tell you this, okay? I've probably used my phone camera so much on this channel since I started my channel. I think since I used the 11 Pro, I've been using my camera more and more often. I'm actually filmed some of this video on my iPhone 11, not all of it. So you can tell the parts that I filmed and the parts that I didn't. But sometimes if I'm in a pinch, I'll just use my 11 Pro as a device to film the videos. My iPhone 5 video that I did recently, I filmed it on my iPhone 11 Pro camera, and it's been really good. I'm not the type to overhype cameras. If this year's iPhones bring crazy cool sensors, I don't know, I'm not really that type of guy who freaks out about it because I use a DSLR. The only times I use my phone camera is for Snapchats and stuff. But with my 11 Pro, I can tell that it's a better camera without even comparing it to any other phone, which is really cool. Now thinking back to my 10s, 10s Max, or even iPhone 10, those phones, I can tell this is a much better camera, and you have that additional ultra-wide sensor too, which is really cool. You can do 4K 60 and all that good stuff. No 8K, which is totally okay. I mean, this came out before that craze, but this camera sensor has really surprised me, and you can probably see for yourself that some of the videos I filmed on it are actually pretty decent, which I'm really happy about. So that pretty much covers up the camera. I didn't even think I was going to hit on it right now. Still has software updates, iOS 13, no crazy shutdowns, anything like that, which is a really, really good thing to say again. Performance-wise, has that Apple A13 Bionic chip, and every single thing I've ever wanted to do on my iPhone 11 Pro, it was able to handle it perfectly fine. I had absolutely no issues with my iPhone 11 Pro in terms of performance. It's super smooth, it's super fast, and there's some things I could complain about the 10s and 10s and even iPhone 10 for. I can complain about things on that sometimes, but for this one, it's as soon as I click something, it's open. I do believe though my only gripe, my iPhone 11 is a little bit faster than my iPhone 11 Pro. I wish that wasn't the case. I wish they could make the more expensive iPhones faster or give us something more for our money besides the exterior, but I guess it is what it is. Performance-wise though, it's still great. I have no complaints about it. And battery life too. I mean, this is so weird because with my 11 Pro and even my iPhone 10, I was used to ending the day on my iPhone 10 at 20-something%, 30-something %. Nowadays on my 11 Pro, I'm ending the day at 60%, sometimes even more than that, which is insane. And this is the smaller version. The iPhone 11 has better battery life, and the iPhone 11 Pro Max has a much better battery life. But for me to justify going to the 11 Pro Max, I don't even use that much battery on my 11 Pro. And to keep this in mind, I used to have a battery case on my iPhone 10. And even then, I was getting pretty good battery life, but the 11 Pro, I don't even need a battery case because I'm not even getting near that type of battery life that I was getting on my iPhone 10. I'm getting much better battery life, which is a huge plus. So the iPhone 11 Pro, in my opinion, dude, I love it a lot. I think it's great. And honestly, I think my iPhone 11 Pro is the best phone I've ever used, which makes sense, but I thought my iPhone 10 was the best phone I ever used. Actually, I take that back. I think my iPhone 7 Plus was probably the better iPhone at that time that I was using. It was crazy. I know that sounds weird, but my iPhone 11 Pro now, it's like my number one choice. I love this thing a lot. It's been super stable. I don't even have to think about it. I don't have to think about this phone constantly having issues and stuff like that. I own the Galaxy S20. I own the OnePlus 8s. I own all these phones. I'm telling you guys, the iPhone 11 Pro, there's something else with it. I would even recommend this over the 11 Pro Max sometimes too. But that's really pretty much it. That's my little hype story. And I love talking about these devices that I use for a prolonged period of times because I get to kind of gush out a little bit more and tell you guys more real use. When I talk about the 6S or iPhone 10 or OnePlus 7 or something like that, like I don't use those phones every day. I use them for like a couple of days, a couple of hours to get a feel for it, and then I make a video on it. But this one, I've had no problems with it. I like it a lot. Besides that rebooting issue, it's one of my favorite phones I've ever used. So that's really pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel, all those links are linked down below. I'd really appreciate if you guys would check it out. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.